Holland Eyelet, Code 96, Maximum Authorized Mass? This episode should shed light on some trailer towing questions. Oh yeah, we're heading to glider camp. One sentence, and you're probably thinking, glider in the trailer, engine on, and let's roll, right? Unfortunately, life isn't a cartoon, and anyone planning to tow a trailer should realize that this thing packs some serious weight. The kind that takes the laws of physics very literally. Your tow vehicle needs to be up to the task, unless you'd like your rear bumper to form a permanent bond with the asphalt on the very first incline. So, before we end up legally in a cell, or technically in a ditch, we need to cover some definitions and rules for people who usually stick to folding paper planes. For Class B driving license holders in the EU, largely harmonized, at least in Germany and Austria, the following rules apply. The 3,500 kilogram limit. The maximum authorized mass, trailer plus towing vehicle, must not exceed 3,500 kilograms. Towing capacity. The towing capacity of the towing vehicle must not be exceeded. The 750 kilogram exception. A trailer with a maximum mass of 750 kilograms can always be towed, even if the total combination exceeds 3,500 kilograms, as long as the maximum towing capacity is respected. In Austria, unbraked trailers, the curb weight of the towing vehicle plus 75 kilograms must be more than double the actual total weight of the trailer. Brakes. Trailers over 750 kilograms must always be equipped with brakes. Nose weight. The nose weight, tongue weight, the force exerted on the tow ball must not exceed the maximum permitted nose weight. Code 96. If the sum of the maximum authorized masses is between 3,500 kilograms and 4,250 kilograms, you need Code 96 added to your Class B license, or you must have a Class B E license. If the combination exceeds 4,250 kilograms, or if the towing vehicle itself is heavier than 3.5 tons, a Class B E license is required. Why all this? Well, because your rig needs to be able to pull away on a 12% incline 5 times in 5 minutes. If you try to tow a massive glider trailer with a Mini, the only thing getting stretched will be the car's body panels. The maximum authorized mass is listed in the registration certificate in Field F2 for the towing vehicle, and likewise in Field F2 of the trailer's registration document. The towing capacity is found in O1 for brake trailers or O2 for unbraked trailers. This is the maximum mass in kilograms your car is legally allowed to pull before the gearbox, the laws of physics, and the police all start begging for mercy. The nose weight is listed in a 12 and naturally must not be exceeded either. It describes the maximum weight pressing down onto the tow ball from above. Ignoring weight distribution leads to pure slapstick. If everything is packed at the back of the trailer, the drawbar snaps upward, catapulting the person guiding you into orbit like a human seesaw. If you pack too much weight at the front, however, the rear of the car gets stomped so far into the ground that the front tires lose contact with the earth and just spin helplessly in the air. Neither scenario is particularly optimal for a car's aerodynamics. Okay, let's have 3 examples: 700, 1,000, and 1,350 kilogram trailers. Braked trailers require a breakaway cable. This little cable often seems to have a personality of its own, as it insists on being threaded through the dedicated safety eyelet, often called the Holland eyelet, on the tow vehicle. If you somehow manage to accidentally tie yourself to the trailer hitch in the process, you've truly embraced the spirit of British humor. In the Netherlands, Austria, or Switzerland, law enforcement has zero tolerance for jokes here. Anyone who just casually loops the cable over the tow ball faces fines hefty enough to buy a small airfield. This is because if the trailer ever detaches, the cable triggers the trailer's emergency brake, bringing it to a standstill to prevent a major disaster. In the Netherlands, Austria, and Switzerland, unbraked trailers must also be secured with a steel cable or chain to ensure the trailer cannot become detached from the vehicle. With such delicate cargo, we don't want to mess anything up, and we definitely want to be seen, so we check the trailer lights.
Links, okay, rechts, okay, Bremse.
Rumor has it that loose connections in the plug are a thing. If you end up lighting up like a Christmas tree yourself because of a faulty connection, you might want to rethink the whole journey.
Stop. Stay. Geht. Fast.
Correct tire pressure is also a plus. It saves fuel and keeps your tires happy. Finally, the inspection sticker proving your vehicle is roadworthy must be current. In Austria, that's the Pickel, Section 57A inspection. In Germany, it's a colorful decal on the license plate for the Hauptuntersuchung. Without it, your trip will quickly turn into a very expensive pleasure. In Europe, we have different speed limits. Have a quick look to this map. Proper load distribution in the trailer is essential to minimize swaying, triggered, for example, by gusts of wind. Having too much weight at the rear of the trailer, meaning the nose weight is not sufficiently utilized, is problematic. However, the limit must not be exceeded either. And how do we get this thing on the hook? Anyone attempting to lift the trailer onto the hitch using pure muscle power should probably plan a career as a weightlifter first. It's much easier with the jockey wheel. Position the tow vehicle correctly in front of the trailer with the help of a spotter, crank up the trailer's rear support, release the trailer's handbrake, move the coupler over the tow ball and crank it down. The handle must snap into place. Raise the jockey wheel back up. Connect the electrics and hook up the safety cable and do a light check.
Links, okay, rechts, okay, Bremse.
Once the journey is behind us and you've finally found your spot, we need to somehow detach the thing from the vehicle again. First, though, we secure the trailer with the handbrake and hope the trailer doesn't decide to head off on its own after all. Disconnect the electrics, unhook the safety cable, then crank the jockey wheel down, lifting the trailer until the pressure is off the tow ball. Pull the coupling handle and lift the trailer off the hitch, or simply drive the car away. And then, of course, we should secure the trailer on the ground. Perhaps put a board under it if you're on grass. It has been known to rain before. Sure, this is just a render, but let's pray we never see this in real life. Just try maneuvering your trailer out of the middle row without permanently cold forming your neighbor's wings. This isn't parking, its advanced level pickup sticks, Mikado, with a guaranteed total loss.